A wonderful Monday to our Erongo talkers. Adam Hartman here from our Erongo 24/7 studio at the Plaza Meer Mall in Swakopmund. Welcome to a new week. We've got some great things in line for you. We're going to bring you the weather, but they say there's a difference between a weather forecast and the real weather in Swakopmund, but we'll bring you the weather forecast. We'll bring you the tides. We'll also be bringing you the highlights of this weekend's rugby action between the Pro-Ed and WHS, Windhoek Hoërskool under 19 teams, as well as the semi-final that was between Kudu 1 and UNAM 1. So stay tuned for that, and yeah, we'll also bring you the news. And now for our news items. Our first item, the University of Namibia Rugby Premier League team secured their place in the finals of the Namibian Rugby Union Premier League with a 23-18 victory over FNB Kudus Rugby in a nail-biting semi-final match with punches flying, between the two teams at the Jan Wilkins Stadium in the harbour town. Right-wing Algeru Zal opened the score and established a 3-0 lead for UNAM with a penalty in the first minutes of the game. UNAM pulled up the pressure and 8th man Oderich Mouton eventually crashed over for the first on their behalf. Zal converted the try and increased their lead by 10-0. The visitors maintained the pressure, which resulted in another penalty converted by Zal, making it 13-0. The Kudus eventually found their rhythm and their 8th man, Joshua Jacobs, touched down for a try, bringing the score to 13-5 at the end of the first half. Kudus came out blazing and eventually caught up and took the lead against UNAM with a try by captain and blindside flanker Cameron Langehoven when play resumed. Replacement Rayton Polser added the conversion and a penalty for the hosts. The score was 15-13. UNAM responded and took the lead with another penalty by Zal, 18-16, before replacement Delron Brunt crashed over in the dying moments of the game and bringing the final score to 23-16 in the favor of UNAM. UNAM captain and blindside flanker Prince Gausep said that he is extremely happy with the win. It was a tough game. We however managed to dominate proceedings in the first half. Gausep, who also apologized to the Kudu supporters for losing his temper, added that they are well aware that it is going to be a tough final against the Wanderers. We are going to prepare hard for it and take it as it comes on the day. Wanderers defeated Rehoboth 31-29 in the other Premier League semi-final played in Windhoek. Wanderers will also take on Rehoboth in the Reserve League final. In our next news item, Louisa Kativa of the Independent Patriots for Change, IPC, was sworn in as Swakopmund Constituency Councillor of the Erongo Regional Council on Friday. She won the Swakopmund Constituency by-election held on 12 August. Of the 9,918 votes cast for the 8 candidates, Kativa garnered 3,625 votes. Her win ensures that the IPC maintains a political balance of 3 seats within the 7-seat Erongo Regional Council. SWAPO has 3 seats and UDF has 1. It's not my victory alone, but one dedicated to the people of Swakopmund that woke up early on the morning of 12 August to go vote for me, she said in her inaugural speech at Swakopmund Constituency Councillor. She said that she now leaves the office of Mayor of Swakopmund and trusts that her former fellow councillors and municipal staff will continue serving the community. According to her, she achieved a lot in her time as a mayor in the last 2 years, achievements that included the delivery of houses and services. One thing I have not achieved is making Swakopmund a smart city, but I trust my colleagues will achieve that by 2030, she said, adding that her first priority as constituency councillor will be the development of green schemes that will benefit the community in the form of employment and bringing food to the table. I'm ready to work with my fellow councillors, and my motto will be to serve in love, care and faith, she concluded. And that brings us to the end of our news.
Ja, Joe, julle was in 'n titaniese stryd gewikkel hierso, né?
Ja, ons het gesukkel om aan die gang te kom. Eerste helfte was goed, maar tweede helfte het ons nie lekker gejolly, maar ons sal sterker terugkom.
Julle het al julle punte, meeste van julle punte, goeie voorsprong opgebou in die eerste helfte.
Ja.
Wat was die sukses daarso?
Dus alles net turnovers. Harde werk, seker maak ons kom eerste by die raks uit. En dan net capitalize op hulle foute.
Ja, sê. Nou in die tweede helfte het hulle 'n bietjie op julle foute gekapitaliseer. Wat het verkeerd gegaan daarso?
Ek weet ons besluitneming was baie swak geweest. Ons het uitgeraffel. Ons fiks het dit ons bietjie gekos. En dan die wind het ook teen ons bietjie, was dit ook 'n faktor teen ons.
Ja. Julle is tans die toonaangeers. Julle is top van die liga. Wat beteken hierdie wen vir julle?
Dit beteken baie, dit was nie 'n goeie wen nie, maar ons vat dit huis toe. Ons gaan die nuwe week voorberei en terugkom.
Sê wat sou jy sê vir julle teenstanders?
Ek wil net dankie sê dat hulle nooit opgegee het nie. Hulle het 'n goeie kompetisie gebied teen ons en ons wil net dankie sê dat hulle ons hier gehost het.
Ja, sê. Nou jou spanmaats, wat is jou boodskap aan hulle?
Ek wil net dankie sê aan hulle, elkeen dat hulle hard uitgespeel het vandag. Elkeen hulle se deel gedoen het.
Ja, sê. Baie dankie en wel gedaan met julle wen.
Dankie, oom.
Veilig terugry hoor.
Dankie.
Ja, sê.
Plats Amir is a landmark on the coastline of Namibia, a home to quality shops and quality restaurants, a select variety of fashion and food retailers, as well as banks. Not to mention the pier with 36 luxury apartments and entertainment for the whole family. Find us at corner of Tabarite and Albatross Street, Vineta North, Swakopmund. Call us on 064 462 242. Visit platsamir.com.na or at Plats Amir on Facebook. Plats Amir, enhancing your coastal experience.
Prins, dit was 'n naaldbyter.
Ja nee, dit was ons het eerste helft 'n bietjie gedomeineer, maar toe en aan die einde van de tweede helft toen sukkel ons bietjie maar. En binne die tweede helft ook sukkel ons bietjie maar ons op die einde ben mekaar gekom te vaar ons die wedstryd vir ons.
Jy het bietjie jou meer verloor. Ons weet dit was 'n groot wedstryd. Ja, maar jy het bietjie jou meer verloor. Wat het uit deur jou kop gegaan?
Ja nee, een ding van die binders. Hulle ken hoe om aan mense kop in te klim. Daar was er 'n bietjie reaksie van my af, maar is jammer. En al die mense die toeskouers en almal aan my spanmaats ook is baie jammer. Ja, gaan nie weer gebeur nie.
Ja nee, ek is baie dankbaar om te sien dat julle in die finaal gaan speel. Daar aan die kant was daar net so 'n naaldbyter tussen Rebord en Wanderers. Dit het toch tot laaste toe dit nog gelyk asof Rebord weer gaan terugkom kruip. Wanderers was voor op 31 en Rebord was agter op 29. Wat sal jy sê sal die derde gebeur?
Ja nee, dit gaan 'n tawwe wedstryd wees teen Wanderers. Daar was al ouens wat fysiek na die game te bring. Hulle is goeie backs ook so. Dit gaan 'n taf een wees vir op die 23 September so, maar ons gaan voorberei en dan ons gaan nou eers nog 'n bietjie gaan voorbereiding maak. Dan gaan ons maar op die dag.
Alle sterkte vir julle Prins en mag die finaal vir julle ook goed wees.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, welcome to another exciting edition.
And that brings us to the end of our show today. We thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure having you with us. And if you want to know more about our news, read more about what we spoke about, or want to see other news, you can go to our website at erongo.com.na. We also post updates on news as it breaks on our social media platforms, like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And our news shows are also broadcasted on our broadcasting platforms like oneup2.com, as well as on NTV, which is channel 285 on DSTV. So go check that out. And yeah, if you have news tips that you want to leave for us, you can email it to the below address, or you can either SMS or contact us at the below number. And this brings us to the end of the show, and wishing you a wonderful week further. Until next time, goodbye.